What's happening, guys? My name is OTG and I'd like to welcome you to episode number 8 of Jules Bianchi's Road to Red Bull here in Valencia, the European Grand Prix. 14 laps around this street circuit in Valencia, and looking forward to the race I am. But what happened was, as I was doing a setup, for some strange reason, I didn't actually get a chance to do a setup. I completely forgot. I'd done a setup and then I can't remember what happened. I ended up restarting. I think I wasn't paying attention and crashed into a wall and destroyed my vehicle, and I thought, well, that's a bit stupid of me. So I restarted and I thought I had the setup on automatically, but it didn't, so I had no setup. So we qualified in 20th. They're cutting up into the pit lane. It is allowed, just gives you a little bit more speed, but it didn't actually for me, because I lost a lot of time to Bruno Senna, Romain Grosjean, diving up the inside of there of Jean-Eric Vergne and Felipe Massa there, colliding against the wall. Now we're alongside a Mercedes. Now we're going side by side with Daniel Ricciardo, just making some contact. A little bit dirty, but we've got the move. And now here's Kimi Raikkonen. Are we going to try and go up the inside of Kimi Raikkonen? No, just getting into his slipstream. Kimi's pulling away from us, but we're up the inside of 2 cars. Not Mark Webber though. So now we're just going to hold together, 10th position hopefully until the end of the race, and get a crucial point for our possible move to Toro Rosso, which we are desperately trying to achieve. The goal for Jules is to get to Toro Rosso by next season. Next season then he will have a better chance of pushing forward, and with a mid-card team, maybe score some more crucial points to then jump up to the higher rankings of Red Bull. Now there, Daniel Ricciardo and so many other cars getting DRS on me, diving up the inside of Nico and then up the inside of Daniel, but we couldn't make it. We couldn't get up the inside of Daniel, cutting the corner there. A little bit excited Jules was to get the position back, missing the apex there. Doesn't run wide though, and I think he's lost his position to Daniel Ricciardo, and now is battling with Nico Rosberg and the long train of cars behind him. There's Nico Rosberg going past on lap 5. The other Nico Hülkenberg going past, but he outbrakes him, and now up the inside of Nico Rosberg, giving him enough track going around the outside, and he does in fact defend the manoeuvre. You can see the long train of cars now going on to lap 7 as we come into the pit lane. We've got drivers like Romain Grosjean and loads of others, and our teammate behind us. There is a long train coming into the pits. So how many cars will jump off, or will we be able to defend against all of the drivers? I highly doubt that, because there are some fantastic pit crews, back there, i.e. Williams and Lotus, who have got some fantastic times there. There's our teammate piling up behind us, and we set a 6.8. Probably would have been a lot shorter, but we had to wait a little while. So the pits are improving, just the traffic isn't really helpful. But now coming out of the pit, there's a Toro Rosso and a Force India up the inside of Bruno Senna as we exit the pit lane, so we're taking him. And now Nico Hülkenberg very slowly, I believe he's already had his pit stop done. So can we get up the inside of Nico Hülkenberg going into the chicane? We can, but then he goes a little bit wide, taking a wider line to get to try not to make contact with us, and then he has a bit of back end. The back end does kick out, and we then slip it on the inside of Nico Hülkenberg. Now on lap 13, Hekiko Verline, who has not been pitted, up in 12th, so that's another position taken. But there's a Toro Rosso of Jean-Eric Vergne making some contact, trying to force him into the wall, but we couldn't. A Schumacher Barrichello sort of style move there. No other cars now. For the first time going around the outside of a driver, he's cut the curb, but we're now going to get the inside line. He'll then get the inside line for the next corner, but he doesn't decide to stay side by side with us. I was willing to give him room, but he doesn't go for it. Now coming on to lap 13 with only 2 laps remaining, Pastor Maldonado is the man behind us. As we cut off people, other people take positions, so it's just like a little rotation to see which drivers are good enough to get ahead of us. Pastor Maldonado capitalising, getting us straight away past us, and we know it's back because there's Caterham with Studio Petrov's there. Now breaking a little bit late for Jean-Eric Vergne, we get into cutting the curb, but we can't get past Maldonado. Are they going to go for another move? They do not decide, as Mark Webber sets the fastest lap of the race going now as we come on to the very last part of this race. We need to hold up Jean-Eric Vergne, who looks keen, but then he just backs off and decides that he's going to stick behind us. So down in 14th position, 15th position now, because Jean-Eric Vergne's got past us on the last lap. Jenson Button wins the Valencia, or the European Grand Prix, going up the inside now, which gives us an outside line, clipping with his rear tyre to our front tyre. Now going up the inside as he takes a dynamic line, running him onto the AstroTurf, and we've defended the position. So it looks like we're going to take 14th position here. Would have preferred some points, but now going on to the final corner, taking a bit of a wider line there. Jean-Eric Vergne eyeing up, but it looks like we are going to take 14th position, a respectable position in this race. and I have something that Jules can be very pleased with around a circuit that he's not too comfortable around. Timo Glock finished down in 21st, sorry, and that is really giving Jules some positive nature to look forward to as we go into Bianchi week next week, starting Sunday to Saturday, guys. Guest commentators might be included. Guys, just like to say thank you for watching. My name is OTG. I'll see you guys very shortly for some more Jules Bianchi's Road to Red Bull and Formula 1 news, views and information here on my channel. Bye guys.